Hello and welcome back to another vlog. Here we are on the farm, just walking around, collecting rocks. Nice rocks, smooth rocks, round and flat rocks, all sorts of rocks, so we can turn them into artwork. Not me. By we, I mean Helene. She's back there. Ta-da! She actually gave me consent to film her in this vlog. Probably because she's dressed so nicely and looking absolutely beautiful today, as she does every other day. But today I was lucky enough to be able to film her. And Nero. He gave me consent too. He said, yes, Daddy. As long as you always get my good side. And then I actually asked him, which side is that? And he said, well, Daddy, either side is my good side. And then I was like, yes. Yes, my boy, you are absolutely right. Both your sides look incredibly good. And that was that. That was the end of our conversation. And then I woke up to this extreme freezing cold. It's chilly. It is very chilly, and this is my mom's scarf. Okay? So before you say it's not very stylish or it doesn't suit the rest of my clothing, it's because it's my mom's. And because I have absolutely no idea what actually looks good. So I just took this. I just took this one and I'm using it. It's serving its purpose. It's keeping my neck nice and warm. Cozy too. So, this is my parents' farm. If you haven't seen it yet, these are vineyards. Also known as grapes. There are no grapes on them right now. There aren't even leaves on them right now. But they will, sometime later in the year, or earlier next year, have a whole bunch of grapes. That house up there that you might be able to see in the distance, that is where my parents live. We stayed over there as well, in their study, or I suppose it's their second guest room. And there were too many other people here. The sun is very bright, so excuse the squinting. Excuse it. There were lots of other people. We are here for Auron's birthday. Auron is my nephew. He's that little guy that you might have seen in a couple of my other videos. He's super handsome. Super, super handsome. And he turned 2 a couple of days ago, so you can say happy birthday to him. Please do. His mother would appreciate it, his father probably as well, but more so my mother would appreciate it, which was his grandmother. She'd love it. She likes that kind of thing. She watches all my videos. She'll watch this one. And we gave him some nice presents. Well, we actually only gave him one present. We gave him a little truck, a wooden truck that you can totally take apart. It comes with a screwdriver and a spanner and a hammer, so you can unscrew the wheels. But it's big stuff. It's like these big. The screws are like this big, and the screwdriver is big and wooden. It's not like no pointy bits. But he's 2. He can actually handle pointy bits already. We gave him that so he can take it apart, put it back together again, drive it around, or pull it around with a string. And then everyone else actually gave him similar types of presents, which was amazing. It was actually really funny to see. Everyone gave him building themed things. His great grandmother on his father's side gave him this little chair that he can make for himself and then sit in. Then one of the other family members gave him a little yellow hard hat. And it was so much fun. Okay, he had a great time. I'll probably put a photo too at the end of this of him receiving his presents, and you can have a look at it. If you actually followed me on Twitter or Facebook, then the chances are good you would have seen a couple of photos that I put on there of him having a good time at his birthday party, and it's worth seeing. It really is worth seeing, because we all had a blast watching him have inhuman amounts of fun unwrapping his presents. Because when you're 2, then you really can't fake it. It's all real. It's really good. That's what it is. Oh, Nero. Are you having a good time? Nero's in his element here on the farm as well. He really is. He's just exploring, adventuring, finding things to sniff and carry around. And he's running. He's doing lots of running too. Us, not so much running. No, not so much. We're walking, collecting stones, and we actually just came back from breakfast. I had a breakfast called a farmer's breakfast, which was like, there was some sausage, there were 2 eggs, there was a hash brown, some toast, tomato, mushrooms. It was a big breakfast, okay? It was a really big breakfast, but I needed it. I did need it to recover from the huge meals we had yesterday. That doesn't make sense, but it worked. It really did. What do you see, my boy? Wow. He's just so busy. My parents' dogs, they were like, no, there's no chance we're coming out in this cold. So they're staying at home. They're probably curled up on someone's bed. I don't know whose. but they're probably curled up on someone's bed, just waiting for it to get a little bit warmer out here. It may look like it's warm because the sun is out, but it's not. It really isn't. Now, we're actually going to go home soon. We're going to be here for maybe another hour or so. Helene's going to collect a bunch of these rocks to make some stuff with. Maybe I'll show you the end result of her rock art creation. I might not. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe she can record tutorial videos on how to make beautiful rocks. I'd watch those. I would watch those and put none of the knowledge I glean from it to any use, ever. Because I'm just too lazy to paint rocks. I don't know. I just let her do it for me. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Oh, she got a heart rock. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at it. How did I even see that from the distance? Wow. That's amazing. That side's more so. Nero wants it as well. It's a nice rock. She can paint that one red. The shape is already perfect. So we're going to walk up this way now. There are so many different houses on this farm already. My sister lives all the way down there somewhere. You can't see a house. There's no house there. There's a bunch of trees. But on the other side of those trees, there's a road. And on the other side of that road, there's some more trees. And on the other side of those trees, there's a house where they stay. They've got two big dogs called Padme and Braska. Big friends with Nero. I think any dog out there that's sort of semi-friendly and not super aggressive, that just doesn't want to murder everyone, would be friendly with Nero. So my sister's dogs are very friendly with Nero, and they've got a huge garden where they can play. My parents' dogs are also very friendly with Nero. Nero's just a sociable guy, isn't he? He really is. He takes after his father. Okay? He just wants to have fun and go on grand adventures. All the time. There aren't so many rocks here, are there? Did you actually want to walk back? Maybe we should walk back down the other road? No. No. We're walking back up this way, because if we walk that way, it's going to take way too long to actually get home. And as I said before, we're going to leave soon. We're going to drive back home. I've actually got an upload going on right now at home, which is Quantum Conundrum. And after that, I'm going to upload Mass Effect, then Guild Wars. Ooh, I've got such a good Guild Wars video coming up. It was so much fun. It's actually from... I'm going to walk backwards now. I know it's sad that you can't actually... Ooh, there's a mouse. Or some other little creature. Nero, let's go look. Come. Over here in the bush. There's something there. A boy. There. Shh, shh, shh. Go look. What is it? We hunting, boy. No. No, that's not happening. He's a city slicker dog and he doesn't even know that there's something out there. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even care, actually. It's probably that. He probably just doesn't care. As I was saying, uploading a bunch of cool stuff. Guild Wars, absolutely amazing. It's actually a video that I put together of the whole corruption event in Ashford. Is that the area's name? I think it is. Is this an outhouse? Man, that's some shoddy workmanship. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Shame. Maybe my dad built it or something. Too bad. It's too late now. It's out there. I've said it. It's done. But some cool videos coming up. Stay tuned for that. I'm also this week going to be making some changes to the news episodes, and I'm going to be making them a little bit shorter, perhaps. But at the same time, I want to be able to give the news to you guys in a slightly more up-to-date fashion. So you're not going to be getting news that's a week old or even 3 or 4 days old. I want to be able to give you news like pretty much the day it happens. Now, I feel that this change will make people actually want to watch the news more often, because the chances are, if the news came out, say today, and I release a video about the news today, it's going to be fresh in your mind and you're going to want to say something about it, maybe comment on the video, actually watch it, see what my opinion is on that news. And because of that, I feel it'll just be much more useful and a lot more fun as well. So I'm going to try that out. Not sure how well it's going to work. I might be changing the name as well. I said before that I want to do some rebranding, but we'll see how that goes. The webcam thing not working as well as I've hoped, because I'm still struggling a bit. I recorded a full Q&A and I had to scrap it. I had to scrap the entire thing because I recorded the audio and video separately, and then I couldn't sync them up properly because I didn't record the video in MP4 format, in any HD at all. No one lives here right now. It's empty. It's brand new. It's an old house that they just built extra on to make it, let's just say, livable. And I'm not sure exactly who's going to stay here yet, but they are planning on moving someone in here. We're actually quite close to my parents' house now. It's just up the road and around the corner. Can we see it from here? Let's go. Nero, boy, come. Let's go. Now that is something that he knows. He knows how to go. When you say let's go to Nero, he knows exactly what you're talking about. And someone's actually about to drive past it. Let's watch. Wait. Keep watching. Shh. Watch over there, boy. Watch over there. And there they go. Wow. Faster than a speeding bullet. There's my parents' house over there. We're going to go up there now. We're going to get in our car. And we're going to leave. It's not going to happen quite like that, but something like that. We might actually first say goodbye, pack our things in the car. It's a little bit longer. I was just giving you the the quick and dirty version of what we're going to do. And now I've forgotten what I was talking about. The webcam. Okay, so I've got the face cam thing right, and I'm still working on trying to record normal footage with it and properly syncing the audio and the video up. But I recorded a full Q&A and I couldn't use it. I couldn't. The lighting is terrible in this video, I apologize. Okay, my camera is not cut out for this kind of work, but I'm using it anyway. I couldn't do it. I'm going to re-record the Q&A, and I might even use the old camera or something like that, just till I fix my webcam problem. I did test it on Helene's PC, on her PC, and it seemed like it was perfect. It seems like her PC likes the webcam. It works in perfect harmony with the webcam, but mine, not so much. Mine doesn't like the webcam, and it's got something to do with the codecs or something like that I need to reinstall, so I might need to format, and it's a big schlep that I'm not really in the mood for. I'll see what I do with that. But let me just tell you that I am working on it. I'm also working on making the face cams for the games a little bit better, a little bit more fun to watch. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for all of that. And stay tuned for more Nero, more Helene, and perhaps some rocks. Sounds like a lot of fun. I don't see why you wouldn't want to watch videos on this channel. Dogs, rocks, and hot girls. Perfect. Perfect. And me talking about the amazing breakfast I had. Now, I might not have talked about that enough, or as much as I would have liked to have talked about it, but I did talk about it a little bit. Right now. So that's going to be it for this video. Check back here soon for more. Hopefully very soon. Most importantly though, I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour of the farm. It was actually really dull because I didn't show you anything other than one or two little roads, some vineyards, a house that no one's living in, and Nero and Helene. So it wasn't really a perfect tour. I think I could have done a little bit better. But still, it'll have to suffice for now. My parents aren't going anywhere. This farm is going to be here for a good long time. So next time I come, I'll show you a different part of the farm. Maybe I'll show you the almond trees or the olive trees or like the other various fruit orchard. I'm just calling it that because there are so many different fruit trees in that orchard that it's impossible to really tell what you should be calling it. Maybe I'll show you that. Who even knows? Maybe I'll give you a tour of one of the houses. There are 2 more houses up there and they are fully populated right now. Okay, overpopulated I would say, because we had to sleep in the office and it wasn't the most comfortable place to sleep. Just putting that out there. If my mother's watching this, she'll know what I'm talking about. She will know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's slightly in the middle of the house. Now there's a helicopter. Okay, that's just really rude. But she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's in the middle of the house, so when people wake up in the morning, you tend to hear everything. When people go to sleep at night, you tend to hear everything. You just tend to hear everything. Anyway, that's probably because it's not a bedroom. There it is. I see you up there, Chopper. Get out of here. Let me film my video in peace. Nero doesn't like it either. Neither does Helene. She's not really saying anything. She's not really openly protesting about it, but she doesn't like choppers either. They ruin my recordings all the time at home because we live very close to a hospital at home, which is good, which is great. If something ever goes wrong, we can pretty much just stumble off our plot into the hospital, which is great. Absolutely amazing. But because of that, we have lots of rescue helicopters landing there and taking off there and stuff. Still though, I was actually going to end this video a good... That didn't just appear there. That actually fell off my foot. My beautifully socked foot. There we go. Perfect. Walking backwards with the slip-slops on, not the best idea. Lumen tip, number 352. Now you know. You shouldn't be walking backwards with slip-slops on. Okay, so finally finished talking. Check back soon for more. Most importantly though, happy collecting rocks with Helene on the farm. And happy actually getting a record amount of Helene footage in one video. Because that is quite happy and it doesn't happen that often. She always looks as beautiful as she does right now, but we don't always get that much footage of her. We really don't. Happy that.